Wake up, to rouse from sleep. Example, I wake up at 6 a.m. every morning. Get up, to rise from bed. Example, I get up, brush my teeth, and start my day. Freshen up, to wash or make oneself clean and presentable. Example, after waking up, I freshen up in the bathroom. Brush up, to clean one's teeth using a toothbrush. Example, I brush up for 2 minutes to maintain good oral hygiene. Lay out, to set out clothes or items in preparation. Example, I lay out my clothes the night before to save time in the morning. Dress up, to put on clothes for a particular occasion. Example, I dress up for work in professional attire. Fix up, to style or arrange one's hair. Example, I fix up my hair before leaving the house. Fuel up, to eat breakfast or consume energy-providing food. Example, I fuel up with a nutritious breakfast to start my day. Fill up, to eat or drink until satisfied. Example, I fill up on coffee and toast in the morning. Pack up, to prepare and organize belongings for the day. Example, after breakfast, I pack up my bag for work. Drop off, to leave someone or something at a particular location. Example, I drop off my kids at school on my way to work. Check in, to review or monitor messages or notifications. Example, I check in on emails before heading to the office. Hurry up, to move quickly or expedite an action. Example, I hurry up when I'm running late for a meeting. Set off, to start a journey or commute. Example, I set off for work around 8 a.m. Commute in, to travel to work or a destination. Example, I commute in by train every day. Drop by, to visit briefly or make a short stop. Example, I drop by the coffee shop for a quick caffeine boost. Run out, to deplete or exhaust a supply. Example, I realize I've run out of milk for my cereal. Fill in, to complete or provide missing information. Example, I fill in my planner with any important tasks. Turn on, to activate or start a device or appliance. Example, I turn on the radio for some morning music. Log in, to access a computer or online platform by entering credentials. Example, I log into my work computer to begin my task. Charge up, to replenish the battery of electronic devices. Example, I charge up my phone overnight for a full battery in the morning. Drop out, to withdraw or opt out of a commitment. Example, I had to drop out of the morning exercise class due to time constraints. Sort out, to organize or arrange items systematically. Example, I sort out my paperwork on the desk before starting work. Print out, to produce a hard copy of a document using a printer. Example, I print out important documents for today's meeting. Take off, to remove or discard clothing or accessories. Example, I take off my jacket when I arrive at the office. Warm up, to heat food or beverages. Example, I warm up leftovers for a quick lunch. Pour out, to transfer a liquid from one container to another. Example, I pour out a cup of coffee from the thermos. Step out, to briefly leave a location, often for a short break. Example, I step out of the office for some fresh air. Fill up on, to eat until satisfied, often referring to a hearty meal. Example, I fill up on a substantial breakfast before a busy day. Shut down, to turn off or close down electronic devices or systems. Example, I shut down my computer at the end of the workday.